Welcome back to today's drawing. Today's drawing is a ballet monkey. It's a request from some lovely lady who said, could you do the ballet monkey? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to attempt to draw a ballet dancing monkey. Sounds like fun. We like fun. Let's draw. And we are back. We are back for... Oh, my neck's getting a bit cold. We are back for a ballet dancing monkey. Sounds lovely. Sounds cool and funky. Let's get on with it. Sometimes people send me requests and sometimes they're very expressive. You know, it's kind of like as soon as somebody mentions something, it kind of gives you that excitement, you know. And yesterday a lady sent me a message and said, could you do a ballet dancing monkey? I don't believe I've ever done a ballet dancing monkey, but let's get my wicked paintbrush out and do some wicked inking and give myself a nice ballet pose. Okay, that could work, I guess. Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, let's check that out. Let's see where that takes me. Ballet dancing monkey. I can see this line of dancing, this kind of pose. And I'm not quite sure really. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's try and get something going on in there. Start off with some kind of face. Just to kind of build in, because this can sometimes just give you this feeling of movement, and I love that. I love that about my drawings. I love the fact that it does kind of give me that feeling that something is already moving and dancing and jumping, and something's full of life, and I love that about my own drawing. I mean, you know, I love that about other people's drawings. I love that about all the greats, you know, Ronald Searle and people like that. They've got something magical about what they do. And that's what brings us back to these great artists behind me. You can see that's what brings me back to their power and their amazing ability to capture something. So, I got this request from this lady, and I hope she's watching. If you're watching, send me a comment. She sent it to me on Instagram, I believe. And, although I don't really spend too much time on Instagram, for the simple reason I don't understand it. You know, on Instagram, I think I've got like 800 followers, and I think over about 10 years that's never moved. You know, it goes like, I think it's something like 886 or something, you know. It goes like 880, 890, 892, 886, and it just can bounces like that. It never moves. I don't understand what Instagram's all about. You know, I'm not really and I do these videos, but I don't know too much about the internet. What is going on, you know? Why sometimes it, you know, and I see some people with like 58,000 million squillion followers, and, you know, and each post they put up, they get like 10,000 comments and likes, and it's like, what the hell am I doing wrong? And if you do know what I'm doing wrong, please tell me. I'm very happy to listen. Oh, he's starting to look nice. That's kind of like, it's quite a nice face, isn't it? A bit too stiff on there. Let's get something going. Let's give him some hair. Nice. Ooh. Catch that blob before it... another one. Sometimes it picks up little lumps of the paper, and you've got to be very careful, because if you don't see that little blob of ink, then your drawing becomes a paintbrush, you know. It kind of gives a nice kind of... I get a lot of requests from people, but sometimes it's kind of, you know, a lot of them are the same requests. Can you draw my dog? Can you draw my cat? And you know, I've done a few of those. I've kind of thought, well, if I knew what your cat looked like, it would look like this. And I've done a kind of perception of what somebody else's dog would be or cat would be, and then that's kind of just like a nice bit of fun. But you know, sometimes a request has kind of got to make me think, what? How would I draw a ballet monkey? You know, and it kind of gets your juices flying a little bit. And that's what this lady sent me yesterday. I'm so sorry, I can't remember what your name was. Macro or something? I'm sure I'll probably get it wrong if I say something, so... Right. There's always something beautiful about doing things in motion as well, you know, like ballet or, you know, some kind of dancing. Because then it can get you into these kind of very, very dramatic kind of poses. And that's something really gorgeous when you can get into drawing all these gnarly fingers and whatnot. Today is a very... I don't know, I think I think somebody in the sky forgot to turn the weather on today, because there's no sun, there's no wind, it's just, yeah, you know, it's just this grey kind of mess in the sky. Oh, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. Oh, that was a nice call. Thank you very much, young lady. Now I'm going to have to go and try and find that that lady and her request now, aren't I? Say, yes, I did your dancing monkey. Unless she's on YouTube. I hope she's on YouTube. Shouldn't be asking for a request if you're not on YouTube. Oh, that's quite sweet. Now, obviously I cannot draw a naked monkey, so I'm going to have to give her a little kind of bra bikini top type thing. Sweet. Now, what am I going to do with that other arm? I kind of feel like he's tilting, like he's pulling something, and yes, 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 that's just what I felt. So I felt that as well. Beautiful. I changed 8 nibs this morning. 8! 8 nibs! I must admit I'm far too rough with my nibs. But I forget about it. You know, I kind of feel like I've got to do that part for the drawing. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to go. And then I kind of get lost, and you know, I'm thinking about the lines, and I'm not thinking about the nib, which I guess is a good thing. That, you know, you're thinking about the drama and the excitement, and you're not thinking about the tools. But at the same time, you know, I've put, you know, at least 1,000 nibs into the bin in the last year, which is shocking, you know. Just because they get so bent and buckled, I keep having to kind of bend them back into shape, and then they get bent so much, this one keeps falling out. And they keep getting to the point where they get so bent and buckled that they just give up the will to live, you know. Thank you all so much for all the comments recently about the doing the short videos and doing the long videos and some of the recent drawings and stuff. Very much appreciate. I love getting comments anyway. I love knowing that there are people out there, you know. It's sometimes a little bit odd with this internet world where you don't actually see faces, and you know, you're not sitting there with a crowd of people looking at you. They're all there in the screen somewhere. See, that is the dress, isn't it? I've just seen that. Why have I just seen that? My God, sometimes your brain is just so damn cool. That is the dress, isn't it? My God. That is just, oh my God, I've seen it. I see it now. Why? What is happening there? Oh my God. That line there is the dress. That's his ballet dress. Of course it is. My God, how gorgeous is that? You see, that's what I'm saying about your kind of second brain already knows what you have to do. It already feels it. And that is what that big splash of ink was there. It was like it was already thinking before, you know, before my other brain had woken up. It was kind of like, there, that's what you need, man. You need this, you need that, you need... Beautiful. Just, I love the way the mind works sometimes, you know. I think sometimes our brains are so much cleverer than we even think they are, you know. Look at that. You almost imagine this little dress to be like pink or something, you know. It's so nice. I'm going to follow that down. I'm going to follow that curve. Do you see that curve with the arm? I'm going to follow that curve down. Just like that. And I'm going to give him such thin legs. But you knew I was going to do that, didn't you? I think you guys are already reading my mind. I can almost feel it. It's like you guys are predicting me to do lovely, elegant, skinny legs, but they're hairy legs or something like that. I feel you guys are kind of like reading my mind now. That's how well we know each other. You knew I wasn't going to do beautiful, elegant legs, didn't you? You knew I was going to do some hairy legs or something. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm not quite sure what to do with this other leg, but maybe I'll just tuck it in. That's nice, yeah. Yeah, just tuck it in there. And that's the leg tucking in there behind. Look at all these little hairs on that leg. Look at that little hairy leg going. Ooh. So there we have it. The ballet dancing monkey. I hope you are happy with today's drawing. I hope the lady who did the request is very pleased with what we've done. Just to give it a nice base, you know, a nice piece of ground to feel it from. I'm just going to feel like I'm going to get in there and darken that up a little bit. Yeah. Lovely. That's really quite a nice drawing. I love the energy that it has, and there's something nice about it. It's something very special. Sometimes you do something that maybe it's a request or something, but something probably that you wouldn't have drawn before, and there's something beautiful about the way that the drawings appear. You know, they just kind of magically come to life, and there's something really magical about the way that this whole process just, I don't know, it just kind of seems to come from some deep part of your thinking. And I think we all have it. I think just maybe we don't use it so much. I don't know. What do you think? There's something very pretty about that. There's something very sweet about it. I love the whole kind of excitement about the whole energy that this whole drawing has come up with. It's so stunning. And if the ink was dry, I would definitely be throwing some pink on that dress. I do love getting, requests. This was a request. This one was a request. It was like I said, it was on Instagram. I'm not really. Instagram's one of those kind of things I just don't quite understand. In fact, I don't really understand the internet, to be honest. I do my drawings, I do my videos, and I put them up as to share the love, as to share the passion about my drawing and what it means to me. I'm just going to add a frame now to it. And I love the framing of these, just sometimes just kind of, I know, it's almost like with an oil painting you'd put a gold frame on it. It's kind of the same type of feeling I get here. It's like I feel the line. It just excites me. Sometimes it's just so exciting. Each line in my drawings is so beautiful. The feeling of it is just exciting to me. It's just, each line I put down, I kind of feel that boom. I feel it traveling up my arm. Feel it traveling into my body, and it's just like vibrations, and it's just so exciting sometimes. And that is today's drawing. It's a ballet monkey. It's a request. And it's got this passionate spin, this bend, this curve in the body as he's dancing around. I love the happiness in his face. His expression is like, I don't care who's watching. I'm dancing. And I love it. I love it. The same way you do when you draw. I draw like this because I love it. And I hope you love it. But if you don't, that's okay. If you don't like my style, that's okay. But if you do, and you feel the lines as I'm drawing it, you feel the journey, you feel the excitement that I feel, that's a beautiful thing to share with somebody. It's a beautiful thing to share a passion. Whatever your passion is. Your passion is horses, or hoovering, or dancing, or singing. Share it. It's such a beautiful gift. Today, our gift is the ballet monkey. And I'm very, very happy with it. So, that is today's drawing. And I'm extremely pleased with it. I'm just seeing this line. It would be nicer if it was thicker. Just to feel, yeah. So, thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for being here. As always, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you would like to send me a comment, you can do it kind of anonymously or something. If you just want to send me a comment, say hello, you're very welcome to as well. Have a fantastic day. Have a beautiful drawing experience today. And I will see you very, very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.